Welcome back, everyone, to Nelson Math, Chapter 6, Section 7, dividing by 1,000 and 10,000. In a previous section, we multiplied by tens, 100s, 1,000s, and then multiples of tens, 100s, 1,000s using a place value chart. Every time we multiplied by a 10 or 20 or 30 or 40 or a 100 or a 200 or a 300 or a 1,000 or a 2,000 or a 3,000, our number, of course, got bigger. We were making the number bigger. So our numbers would keep moving to the left. Every time we had a number and it moved to the left, the number got bigger, which makes sense. So if you have, let's say, 3,000 and you multiplied that by 10, that would be 30,000. And the number would get bigger. If you're not comfortable with that yet, please go back, rewatch those YouTube videos, or you'll have a very, very difficult time understanding this lesson today. We're going to start off by only dividing by 10. The section involves dividing by 1,000 and 10,000, but we're going to start off really easy today. We'll go nice and light. So if we're dividing by 10, whatever number we have, in this case, whatever whole number we have, positive whole number, we are going to uh, shrink our number when we multiply by 10. So just think in your head for a second, what is 80 divided by 10? The answer is 8. The number is getting smaller. So we're going to divide this 7,800,000 by 10. So let's do that now. We're going to take our 7 million. So that's 1, 4. So that's 7 million right there. And now we need 800,000. So we're going to put 8 of these yellow circles into the 100,000, and that will represent 800,000. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, and 8. So using this, I'm representing my 7,800,000 on here. So if I'm dividing it by 10, everything is going to shift over to the right. So let's do that now. I'm going to select all of these. And it's all going to move over to the right, indicating it's getting 10 times smaller. So now we have this. We divided by 10, so we're moving to the right one column. Everything moves over to the right by exactly one column. So now we could count the 100,000s, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And let's count the 10,000s, 2, 4, 6, 8. And we have none in the 1,000s column. We have nothing in the 100s column, nothing in the 110 column, and nothing in the 11 column. So 7,800,000 divided by 10 is 780,000. That's 10 times smaller. We can check this by using our fact families and saying 780,000 multiplied by 10, and that will give us 7,800,000. Let's go to our next section. This one's a little bit more demanding here. So this one says 27,290,000. So we have a bit of movement to do here. Let's start now. We have 2 in the 10 million column, so it goes right there. We have 7 in the 1 million column. There's our 7. And now we need looks like 2 in the 100,000s column. Right there. We need 9 in the 10,000s column. So we have 9 there. And in the 1000, the hundreds, the tens, and the ones, there is a 0 in each of those. So this 1000 is telling us the number is going to be getting smaller by 1000 times. So let's see how we can do that. We're going to select all of these like that. So I've selected all of them, and we're going to move them to the right a certain number of times. Let's see how many times we have to do that. So if we just move them over once like that, we've divided only by 10. So we haven't done it enough. So we have to do it again. Now we've divided it by 10 times 10, or 100. And let's do it again. Now we've divided it by 10 times 10 times 10, or 1,000. These kind of squirt out of the box a little bit. So I'm going to put those back there. The rest should all be in their right homes. So now I've divided it by 1,000, and let's read our answer off the place value chart. I have two 10,000s, which is like saying 20,000. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 1,000s. I have two 100s. I have 9 10s. And I have 0 1s. So our answer, and I put the wrong number there. So 27,290,000 divided by 1,000 is 27,290. I could read this off of my place value chart, or I could count my number of zeros, and I could take that many number of zeros off my starting number here. In other words, move my decimal place over 3 times, and that shrinks it by a factor of 1,000. Please continue to practice. It is crucial that you practice and check your answers, either with the answer script that I've given you or with a calculator. If you're not getting these right mentally with the place values chart, you still must practice. Thanks, everyone. Have a good day.